Everything in this store is pretty much something that I love personally.
Take a look around American Hatfield, and it's clear. Owner Kyle Hatfield loves Oklahoma, the great outdoors, and a good treasure hunt.
One of my big joys in life is stopping in these small towns and going to the antique stores or flea markets and just trying to find cool, authentic pieces that have character.
Vintage finds, Oklahoma crafts, and Made in America products make up the hundreds of unique things sold in this Broken Arrow boutique.
This one came from OSU in 1975. The story that I got was it was in their chemistry lab. And that piece takes at least 5 men to move. And it's just really cool. It's got all the cubbies, it's got the original glass on top.
Here you'll find a mix of old and new, much of it geared toward men, but the ladies love it too.
It's cabin, it's man stuff, it's plaids, it's blankets, it's really neat old rugs. It just brings you in and you want to stay. It's beautiful.
It's kind of a man cave kind of feel. And there's brands here that normally you wouldn't be able to find in a brick and mortar, like Woolrich blankets. I've gotten some of those here. He's got Red Wing boots, Levi's, so there's brands here that you can't find in Broken Arrow.
I really tried to create an atmosphere here. We have music going, candles lit, we've got the fire going outside. We just want to make this a really inviting place to come into.
At American Hatfield, you're greeted by a friendly staff and Thomas, the buffalo behind the register. He's a crowd favorite. Clothing, candles, and soap are pretty popular here too.
We try to keep this place new and fresh and try to have different items in here. A lot of our stuff is limited, so when we sell out, we move on to something else.
I get candles, shirts, flannels. I've purchased a couple of old antique doors that I've taken home and had mounted like barn doors on an opening that I have, and I've got an old lamp. I've just purchased, a range of things. Coffee mugs, soap.
This is my go-to store, especially with men in my life, because they're so hard to shop for, and every single thing that I've ever bought for my dad, for my brother-in-law, for my husband, they love it.
And customers aren't the only big fans of American Hatfield. A national publication ranked this store among the top 25 vintage stores in America.
It's definitely worth a trip to come down to Broken Arrow. There's a lot of great things going on down here. If you haven't been into our shop, I recommend at least coming in, having a cup of coffee, and taking a look for yourself.
You come in and it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I hear people and I see them texting, come in here, you've got to see this. This is the best place.
Every single person that comes and visits me in Oklahoma, I bring them to the store as a tourist attraction. It's fun. They love it. They buy a t-shirt. We always buy a t-shirt, buy a candle. It's neat.
In Broken Arrow, I'm Julie Chin, discovering Oklahoma.